What is up guys, Arolf here back again with another video, and today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Deadpool 2 Domino. So let's get into it. Now taking a look around the packaging, on the top you get a vandalized box, courtesy of Deadpool obviously. On the side you get a silhouette of Domino right there, same thing on the back, same thing on the other side. And on the bottom you got the UPC, so scan it if you want it. And without further ado, let's get into it. Doing some size comparisons, here is Domino next to the 20th anniversary Fox figures like Wolverine, Cable, Mystique, and also Wolverine. Also a couple of comic book figures like Wolverine, Cable, Deadpool, and Deadpool, or the Deadpools. Now for Domino's accessories, you get an alternative head sculpt which does look like Zazie Beetz as opposed to the one that you get on the figure. As you can see side by side, I don't know who that little head is on the left here, but on the right it does look like Zazie Beetz more. And this one includes the goggles when she's doing her parachute dive with the X-Force and all that stuff. So the hair sculpts are separate and completely the same sculpts, but the alternative head sculpt is more accurate. So this is what it looks like on the figure. Next up, she comes with one pair of gun holding hands, pretty basic sculpt, some texturing details on the inside of the palm and some sculpting lines on the outside, pretty basic paint job, and those are to hold the kind of these Mac 10 guns, these submachine guns. They kind of look like Mac 10s, but you can see they have like a bayonet attachment, and they are made out of a soft rubbery plastic for the knife, and the clip itself is made out of a soft rubbery plastic, but that's what it looks like on the figure. And lastly, for her accessory, she comes with a pistol. Now this is a futuristic looking type pistol. I never seen this type of pistol before. It just looks futuristic, but that's what it looks like on the figure. And if you want, you can store it on the holster on the right thigh. So that's what that looks like. So taking a closer look at Domino here, starting off with that alternative head, I just don't like the other head sculpt. It does not look like Zazie Beetz whatsoever, not even an ounce. And just showing it one more time, it is a nice sculpt. I don't know whose face this is, but it's not Zazie Beetz. But you can see the hair sculpt is pretty much the same black wash going on. But I do have a complaint about the hair. It does look weird. They try to go with a matte look to the hair. The black wash inside the hair cracks, or inside those little cracks in the hair, are glossy, and then some parts are kind of matte glossy. It's kind of a mixture between those two textures. It's just weird looking. And when you have her backlit, it looks like candy. It looks like a gummy candy. It's just very terrible. But yeah, it looks okay in some lighting situations, but looking at the rest of the sculpt here, nothing really special going on, unlike that Mystique figure that we saw. Just basic sculpting details and texturing details, little line works here, but there are some fine details throughout the suit, like around here in the torso area. Same thing on the sides here, there are some texturing details, and you can see the holster right there with the little clips, painted nicely. Her belt was painted nicely as well. It's made out of a soft rubber plastic. You can see the holster right there, nothing special going on. You see where they added the little Marvel 2020 stamp right there. Pretty basic sculpt. You can see the paint details on the boots are clean, which is surprising. And you could see not really much texturing details going on in the boots, but you can see there's a little bit more going on in the feet area. But you could see she does have peg holes, so that's a plus at the bottom of her feet. And just a quick side note here, they are using that double ball peg, and it does hinder the articulation quite a bit, but I'll show you that in the articulation part coming up right now. For Domino's articulation, the head is in a double ball peg, so it does rotate all the way around. It can look up quite a bit. That's decent enough because of her hair. It's quite understandable. Down, not that much, but she can move her head just a little bit. You get some tilty shifty head movement right there and a little forward and back motion on the neck. So the arms do rotate all the way around. They bend outward a little over 90 degrees and they bend inward about that much. And there's no bicep rotation, but she does have a single jointed elbow, bends over 90 degrees. Rotation at the elbow. Wrists are on hinges, so they rotate all the way around, move up and down like so. A little stiff on the fist there, but on the gun holding hand, same thing. Hinges all the way around, up and down like that. Now the torso here is on a ball joint, so it does move forward that far. Back really nicely, so that's decent range right there. You get some side to side movement and 360-degree rotation if you want. Legs can kick forward that far, about 90 degrees, so she can sit down like so. She can kick back quite a bit right there, at least it's not hindered as much. Also the upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees. Her feet bend down right there, great range, but they are kind of loose on mine, so it does have trouble standing up on one foot. Up that much. She also has an ankle pivot, which is very stiff on mine, and her legs move outward that far. And doing the ankle pivot test, this should be no problem. She is good to go. So yeah, that is it guys. Hope you guys like it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Now obviously, if you're a Deadpool 2 fan, this is a no-brainer. If you're also a fan of Zazie Beetz and her portrayal of Domino, go ahead, go pick her up. It's not gonna be a hard figure to find, I suppose, because I feel like she's gonna be a peg warmer. Obviously, day one releases, a lot of collectors and scalpers, they want to buy the whole inventory out or some of the inventory, so they want to get it day one. I understand that a whole concept, but I think when there's enough of her, when Hasbro makes enough, I think she will be a peg warmer. There's not really exciting much going on. She didn't have that big of a role in the movie. She did have some scenes which are very awesome and cool to look at, very cinematic, if I say so myself. The accessories are okay since she didn't have a lot of weapons. I think I looked it up, it was the Arms Core XBP. That's the technical name of the weapon, not the Mac 10. So I don't know, it looks like a Mac 10, it's boxy, so that's my general assumption of it. But other than that, if you can find this figure, go pick her up. It's not really that bad of a figure. You know, there are some minor complaints that I have, like how they molded the hair and all that stuff, but articulation's pretty much on point. Your accessories are okay. So yeah, that is it guys. Hope you guys like it. Arolf Moras. This is signing out. Peace.